Come have a donut, come do an application, come talk to some college reps, and am I forgetting anything, Ms. Montez? All right, I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Ducci. Joe.
How are you guys doing today? Come on, we can yell one time in the school day, right now. How are we doing? Okay, we're doing good. So, everybody should have a packet if you, ready? There are about 225 days until graduation from today. So it seems like a long time, but it's going to fly by real fast. Everybody think so? It's going to go by fast. So my job with Jostens is to help you guys celebrate in the way that you want to, and then to give you a little bit insider information about graduation and some of the things that go along with it. I'm super excited to be here. This is kind of probably your first or second senior meeting this year. And I remember being a senior sitting in the room, it's like, what's he going to tell me? I'm going to tell you a bunch of stuff that makes sense to some of you, and it's not going to make sense to some of you, but it's going to make sense to your parents. So I do have homework today for you. The homework is to get this packet of information home to your families, to mom and dad, and then go through all the information that is inside that packet. There's a catalog of all sorts of fun senior swag that you see behind me. There's things that you need, for you, that you have to have at graduation, the cap and gown, and everything else that there's kind of up to you. So, on the outside of the packet is all the information, some deadline dates and whatnot. So, I can't read upside down, so I'm going to do it this way. So, there's two deadlines really. One of them comes up October 20th, so it's about 3 weeks away. And if you order your things online, you go to jostens.com and order them online. Any of the clothes, the kind of stuff behind me, we're going to get that to you early so you'll be able to walk around the halls and wear your class of 2026 stuff. Right, so that's the first deadline, not the ultimate deadline. The ultimate, there was another day on there, is Friday, November 7th. That's going to be a day where we're going to set up probably here in the cafeteria and take the orders. So if you guys want to turn in an order with me, and you just want to go online, and you want to give me cash, or you want to give a credit card, or you want to give me a check, then you can do that at school. So that's the second deadline. The ultimate deadline is in the box down on the very bottom. This one is the important one. And it is November 15th. You want to make sure that you get all of this done by November 15th. After November 15th, the price goes up. And I don't think we're supposed to make an announcement about yearbooks, so I'll just help you with that. Yearbooks are for sale right now. They're the cheapest they're going to be all year. The deadline was the 15th, 16th. So you want to get your yearbooks ordered too, okay? Make sure that you get that done. And the price just goes up as the year goes on. Same thing with the caps and gowns. Price goes up as we get closer to graduation. So do it as soon as you can and you'll be good. In this packet is this catalog. It shows you all the fun different things for seniors that are available. How many of you guys, just raise your hand, if you're the first one in your family to graduate, so no brothers or sisters, you're the first one, raise your hands. Okay, a few of you, so you guys pay attention. So everybody else, if you already had a brother or sister graduate, raise your hands. Okay, that's about a third of everybody. So there's some people missing in there, which is okay. But the idea of graduation is, number one, to celebrate you. Number two, it's to celebrate your class, everybody that's in here. And number three, it's to celebrate the school. They've got you in graduation. So there are things in that catalog that apply to every one of those groups. So number one, the things that apply to the school is the cap and gown. That's the thing that everybody has to have. So if you have a brother or sister who has one, you can use theirs. You just need to order the little tassel that goes on the top, or maybe a cap and a tassel if you want to decorate it. So that's the only thing that the school requires is this. Things that that your parents, your families are going to want to do, participate in on this flyer here. This is called the Marauder package. It has a lot of stuff in there. You don't have to get one of those packages or this package, but it does have the most popular things in there. Things like the graduation announcement. So who knows or who wants to take a guess, if you send out a graduation announcement to your friends and family, what are they going to send you back in the mail? Money. Hopefully money, exactly. That is correct. So you can Google it, and it says, the number one search from Google says, for everybody that you send a graduation announcement to, is that the average gift per senior is somewhere between $30 and $200. Now, $200 seems a little high to me, but let's say that everybody that you send one of these out to, all your friends and family, send you 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. You're going to like that. It's a good thing. So this is something that's more for mom and dad. You're going to like the results of it, but the actual invitation or the announcement is something that moms and dads are going to want because they want to say, our son or daughter is graduating. We're excited. We want to share it with everybody. So that's why you send these out. I had 2 kids graduate about 10 and 11 years ago, and they didn't care about sending these out, but I did. So mom and I sent these out, and they sure liked the result because around April and May, they started to go to the mailbox every day getting cards and checks and then cash, and it was a great time for them. People do want to say congratulations. They want to say, hey, this is an exciting chapter in your life. Go forward, here's a present for you. So there's 2 types. There's the traditional graduation announcement, that is the paper, nice and fancy, imprinted on there with the Mitchell School logo. And then on the inside it says the time and the date and the place of graduation. The way that people do it nowadays also are the little photo cards. You can customize that however you want to. So you can put a thing inside of there that says, push pictures and then say, hey, I'm attending Harvard next year, or I'm going into the Army, or I'm going to be sitting in mom's basement, whatever it is you want to do. You can put that on your card. These you will order now, but you will design them later on in the springtime, and then we'll ship those to you. Everything else will come here to the school. So if you order some of the fun swag up here, you're going to get that delivered to you at school if you order by that first deadline. All the graduation announcements and the paper things that go with it, there's name cards and envelope seals and return address labels, all of that will get delivered here at school in February or March. And then the caps and gowns, the school kind of holds on to until the very end so you don't lose it, make sure that you're all eligible to graduate. They will deliver those the morning of the senior breakfast, which is usually just a couple days before graduation. So 2 other things I want to talk about real quick, and I saw some people playing with them earlier. This little flyer right here describes the class ring. And a tradition of a class ring goes back about 135 years, and it's a ring that you get to just to symbolize your time in high school. So if you're in football or DECA or drama or ROTC, you put that on the side of the ring. And then you put your graduation year date on there, 2026. You can put Mitchell High School on there, you can put MHS. Put a picture of the Marauder on the side. There's all sorts of fun ways where you can do that. So when you take this part home to your mom and dad, they're going to give you probably one of 3 responses. They're going to say, oh, class rings, that's exciting. Do you want one? Or you'll say, Mom, can I get one? And she'll say, yes. Or you'll say, Mom, hey, these class rings are pretty cool. Can I get one? And she'll say, no. And that's up to you guys. That's the family decision. But there's a third group in there that kind of happens, and it's where you say, I saw the class rings, but I'm not really interested in it. And then Mom will tell you that you're going to get one, right? So that's kind of the 3. She'll say yes, she'll say no, or she'll make you get one. And I don't know which ones your moms are, but somebody's going to go dig it out of the jewelry box and tell you all the story about their class ring when they graduated. 2 other ways where you can symbolize and keep the memories of high school. One of them is a Letterman jacket. So if you've got a sports letter or activity letter, academic letter, you can put that on a letter jacket. You can find all of this, everything 100% is online at Jostens.com. And this just came out last year, or this year, just last month. And it's a new idea where you can kind of do the same thing. Take your year, take your school, and put it together on something different. Some people don't like jewelry. Some people might not want a Letterman jacket. But this is the class of 2026 belt buckle. So if you're into that, if that's your gig, then go with it. All right, so lastly, your parents are going to go online and order if you want to. If you do not want to go online and order because you don't have a credit card or you don't want to do that, then this is the form that you're going to fill out to me and bring on November the 7th. Is that what it was? What's up? Help me up there. November 7th. And it's super easy. You fill out your name, your address, your email, phone number. Everybody knows that. Then you choose what you want. On the front side of this paper, it lists a couple different packages. Kind of like going to any fast food place. They all have a little pre-done package. You can choose that if you want to. If you don't want that, you can go and individualize everything, which is on the back here. So every product that's on the front side is listed individually on the back side. So if your parents just say, hey, all we really want are a couple graduation announcements, maybe the hoodie and the cap and gown, that's how you do it. If you want just the cap and gown, you can do that too. If you just need a tassel, you can get the tassel. If you do want something that's maybe different than one of the packages that we have, you can just put together your own on the back side. Okay? The other thing that you're wondering, I know everybody's wondering, is how much does everything cost? And you'll find all the prices online. The cap and gown itself is $31. Everything else, there's packages where you might get an extra tassel or two that are $59. There's a package that's $300 because it comes with graduation announcements and t-shirts and a hoodie and a bunch of other stuff. Again, you guys decide with your family what fits into your budget. I do know that we have a ton of different payment options. If you do the paper form in school and you turn that in, all you need to bring is a $75 down payment to school on that day. Or pay it full if it's less than $75. So you just pay it all in full, you get it all done. If you want to pay the $75 now, then you can make payments between now and the springtime. So if your parents want to send a payment every month or two, you can do that. Online, you'll get the option of, there's like 4 different payments. You can do Apple Pay, Afterpay, a couple different ones. I'm not even sure what they all are. Can't do Venmo yet, but we're working on that. So, but you can do payments, and you can divide it up into however long you want to. It gives you the option if you want to say, I want to make this in 4 payments, it'll do it. If you want to say, I want to do it in 6, you can do it that way too. So we're trying to make it easy for you as far as that goes. And then I'm going to do a dangerous thing to ask, is there any questions, specific questions? If you guys have questions, come see us at the end. Otherwise, we're going to do, they have to go back, I'm going to turn it back over here. If you have any questions, come see us. I'm Joe, this is Gino. Gino does the Espanol, so if that applies, then he needs that. That's the only word I know in Spanish is Espanol. I know a couple other ones, but he can help you out. I'm going to have to jump in the car and head up to another school to do this, but if you have any questions, we're going to be sending you an email here probably tomorrow that says, hey, we had this meeting today. So if you have a friend who wasn't here today, all the extra packets are going to be in the counseling center, and then I'm going to turn it over. Thank you guys for your time, and no class of 26.
Thank you, Joe. All right. I just wanted to share one more thing, and this is really important, so I need everyone to be listening, and we listen a lot better when our mouths aren't moving. I know that works better for me that way too. So, Free Act Day. I know a lot of you might have different ideas about what you're doing after high school. We want you to make the best decision possible for you. We want you to have as much information as you can to make that decision. Part of making that decision is knowing, what are all my options? What do each of them require of me? What do they cost? Because a lot of times we think we know this information and we just assume, well, we've heard that's really expensive, I can't do that because XYZ. We want you to know early on. That's why we're asking you to apply early and to see what these options can really give you. When you think about what you want to earn as a salary after graduation, I know some of you are already working and may have plans to get a job. When we look at statistics in our city, people that have some training after high school are making significantly more, anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000